Coming up on this edition of MHS Rewind, Miss Peterson and the Student Council organized a blood drive. Some things around the school appear small, but have big impacts.
Recently, the football team has kicked off their season. And also, girls golf has also achieved some great things. Good afternoon, MHS. I am Lucas Edwards.
And I'm Quinn Sparenblake, and we have all these stories and more coming up on this edition of MHS Rewind.
This Thursday, October 2nd at 7:30 p.m., come to the soft opening concert at the new Met Theater on the Square. The concert will open with the MHS Jazz Band. The second half will feature Martinsville's own Carn Palma singing with the Todd Gallagher Jazz Trio. Concert is free, but you will need a ticket. Click here to get tickets and pick out your seat. We are down to 60 tickets left, so you may want to get your tickets soon.
The marching band was at the Avon High School Invitational this past Saturday. Congratulations to the drumline for placing first in their class and to the color guard for placing fourth. The band placed 7th overall, and they will be next at ISMA Prelims at Whiteland High School on Saturday, October 11th, and will perform at 3:59 p.m.
Thursday morning, Young Life is having their donut club again. Join them in the Senior Success Center from 7 to 7:30 a.m. for donuts, cinnamon rolls, juice, and milk. Donut club is for everyone. All students from any grade level are welcome to join. Hang out for a bit while you grab a bite to eat. The food is first come, first served.
JV Tennis finished season 8-4-1 after falling to Perry Meridian 1-0. Great season for the JV, and the future looks bright.
Varsity finishes conference undefeated, a perfect 7-0, and moves to 12-1-1 overall after beating Perry 3-2. Charlie Rollins with a hat trick, Johnny Dalton had 2 assists, and Dax Ewert added 1. Back in action Wednesday at Monrovia.
Attention all artisans that are interested in theater. A call-out meeting is being held this upcoming Wednesday during Artie Hour. The call-out meeting is for anyone that would like to work behind the scenes on Shrek and Grease. The actors on the stage are only a part of the success of our shows. We need workers behind the scenes as well. Maybe you are interested in costumes, hair and makeup, props, set movement maybe. Everyone is welcome. Join the Artie Theater Crew's Google Classroom at SGG4MRA.
And here are your activities for the day. Girls soccer at Monrovia at 5:30 and boys soccer at Monrovia at 7 o'clock.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
And your birthdays for today: Ashton K. Wood, Nathan LaFerry, and Adeline Tarr. Happy birthday, guys.
Please be warned that this section of our newscast features unsettling topics like blood, needles, and other items that may disturb certain viewers. If this offends you, please skip forward during this. Donna Peterson and the Student Council hosted a very successful blood drive, with a company known as Versity collecting over 24 liters of blood. Check in with Lucas Edwards, Andrew Sylvester, and Quinn Sparenblake to discover more.
The blood drive came down to MHS this past week, and they had a very successful day, both within and without Morgan County.
We had 38 students sign up today. There were 45 slots, so that's a pretty good turnout, especially for the first one.
Student Council, who organized the event, were no doubt pleased with the results, especially since Versity, the company which so graciously volunteered to operate this event, provided all the equipment and staff free of charge to absolve the school of any and all debt. We also had one of our very own at MHS Rewind go down and donate blood, Andrew Sylvester, who also answered questions both during and after his blood donation.
I thought it would hurt, but seriously it doesn't. Honestly, it felt like a doctor's appointment. If they're good and healthy, then yeah, I'd see no point in trying it.
Don't forget, MHS students, that there will be another blood drive this January, so please sign up if you're able to for a good cause. For Andrew Sylvester, Quinn Sparenblake, and the rest of the RTV2 class, I am Lucas Edwards.
The 2025 to 2026 school year is the first year since COVID-19 where lockers are mandatory for your backpacks.
In 2019, the CDC, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, reported the first laboratory-confirmed case of the 2019 novel coronavirus in the United States. MHS went on online learning shortly after. When Martinsville High School went back to in-person school, the school decided against using lockers to keep the students safe and healthy.
Going into this year, knowing that we were going to have lockers and that students weren't allowed to have their backpacks, I actually didn't agree with it at first. I thought that it's nice to have your backpack so that you don't forget stuff in your locker. I thought kids were going to constantly be going back and forth.
We stopped using the lockers so that they weren't standing next to each other and taking a chance that they might get sick.
At the very start of the school year, when students were still trying to get used to the lockers, there were still a few bumps and hiccups in the road.
There were some QR codes up for students who had locker issues on the first few days, and it seems like most of them are resolved.
Although the freshman class may have had the advantage at the start of the school year, the other classes quickly caught up to them.
For our ninth graders, it was probably pretty easy because they were using lockers that wouldn't. For our sophomores, juniors, seniors, it seems like they've really kind of adjusted pretty quickly. We haven't seen much in terms of them bringing too many bags to class.
Whereas usually with most things in high school, the freshmen take a little bit longer to get used to it. They were basically kind of on the same trajectory as the other classes. So I think that actually worked out pretty well for them, having the lockers last year.
Students are doing great with lockers and hopefully will continue to get better and better regarding getting their stuff together, going to their lockers when they need, and being in classes when they need to be.
I think people are good about remembering what they need to bring to class and not leaving stuff in their lockers. So probably about once every few days I'll have a student who says that they forgot something and they have to go back to their locker, but it's really not that often.
I have not seen tardies go up at all. We've had a couple meetings with the admin team where it hasn't really gone up. I think kids are getting used to the routes they need to take, figuring out what books they need to take to each class so they don't have to go to their locker after every class period. So I haven't seen much of that. I have freshman classes and I have classes with juniors, seniors in it, so I've not seen that.
Students are adjusting well to the new locker arrangements. Although students may not have been huge fans of the lockers, they are certainly adapting to them well. Keep it up. For MHS Rewind, I'm Logan Smith.
Now we'll pass it on over to Ruby Merle.
Thanks, guys. Coming off their mid-state win last year, the Artesian cheer team is eager to get back out there and compete again. Addison Ford, Maya Lewis, and myself gave us an inside look.
Coming off of a strong competition season, the Artesian cheerleaders are hungry for more wins. They also added a new competition team to give them more chances to reach gold. Coach Jennifer Cheatham has high standards for the team this year.
The team goal is to win mid-state again for a timeout. That's kind of our running goal for every year. And then we've added that traditional team back. So our goal is definitely to win, but to improve is what I'm looking for, is improvement in that squad, in that competition squad.
In order to achieve these goals, the team needs a few girls to step into a leadership role. Addie Dean has a few girls in mind.
Lexi Acuff, Maddie Robinson, we're all three of us are seniors, and we really step up with teaching the chants and showing them what to do on Fridays. And then Lexi Tarr is really good at teaching all of our dances and providing dances for us.
Maddie Robinson, a leader on the team, has her own goals she is trying to reach in order to help the team have a good season.
My personal goals are to grow in my tumbling and be stronger so that I can eventually cheer in college.
No matter what, the cheerleaders will back the Artesian Nation.
Football. Even though we're having a little bit of a rough start, I feel like that's what life's about. You pick yourself up and you continue and give it your best. And it's just so much fun to be out on the track in front of the fans, and like the bus rides, that's a lot of fun. And just this town spirit, everybody loves football, it's just a lot of fun.
Sports in Martinsville would not be the same without our Artesian cheerleaders, who are the loudest at every game in order to hype up the crowd. Come out every Friday night this fall and see the reigning mid-state champs do their thing. For MHS Rewind, I'm Ruby Merle.
I'm Addie Ford.
And I'm Maya Lewis.
Now it's time to focus on the girls' golf achievements.
The girls' golf team has been demonstrating unwavering dedication throughout the 2025 season, driven by a strong sense of teamwork and a shared commitment to achieving their goals.
I think the season's been going really well. I like being a senior this year. It's really making me I'm making good connections with all the girls and just making good friends.
I have shot my best scores ever on 18 holes, so that's been really good. I do want to shoot under 80 this season, which I definitely can. I almost have, so I really hope I can.
Aslan Haywood proudly shared their team's impressive achievement of getting 5 consecutive victories and earning second place in conference. Sportsmanship also continues to be a core value for the team to get these milestones.
I think my favorite thing about golf is like playing with new people, or like every round I play is like just new people and just like friends for like a couple hours or something, and I think that's really fun.
We encourage everyone to show their support for the girls golf team and cheer them on throughout the rest of their season. For MHS Rewind, I'm Mia Boyd.
Let's flip it to the football team, where Gavin Long will skim the surface of the football team's season.
The football team kicked off their season with 2 big conference wins, bringing them to 2-1 in conference play after big wins against Greenwood and Franklin, with help by running back Lucas Dewey, who is 3rd in mid-state for rushing yards, and Landon Casey with 344 receiving yards with 6 touchdowns. Football team will be back in action Friday at Whiteland, looking for another big conference win. For Liam Ralph, Blake Roth, and the rest of the RTV2 class, I'm Gavin Long.
That's it for sports. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Ruby. And now, Artesians, it's time for your new section of the day. Bullying, fact or myth? Question: nothing can be done at school to reduce bullying. And the answer is myth. School initiatives to prevent and stop bullying have reduced bullying by 15, upwards of 50%.
That's it for today's announcements. For Quinn Spurnblack and the rest of the RTV2 class, I am Lucas Edwards.
Thanks for watching, Artesians, and as always, remember to enjoy that ride.